friends, how are you? I hope your day goes nothing short of amazing, as it should go. See, I wasn't going to touch on this, I wasn't going to react to it, but I cannot take Chris and his antics. So you already know, today we discuss my jagged life in Medea himself. To see where I'm coming from, make sure you watch this video in its entirety. With that being said, let's roll the clips.
Why you entertaining them?
Babe, I'm live. What are you talking about?
Why you entertaining them when they talking shit? Fuck them.
I'm here in Austin. I work too.
All they do is talk shit. They get on there and talk shit. They don't know how to be grown people and just fucking just accept what we got going on. They always got something to fucking say. So why the fuck are you entertaining? Fuck them. Like, for real. Like, I'm getting so tired of them.
Okay, since Medea wants attention, let's address him. We're going to do things a little differently today. First of all, hips, you have absolutely fucking nothing going on. So when you speak of us not being able to accept what you guys have going on collectively, no, we are not going to. We don't even address you because you're a fucking piece of shit. And I honestly think you're big mad because Miss Storm exposed that ass. But anyway, let's continue. Chris, you continuously address a bunch of females. You sound like a bitch. You're built like one and you sound like one. Okay, friends, so I don't usually do this, but since Chris wants to be so feminine and attack females, let's give him the spotlight, right, friends? Okay, Chris, you're built like a fucking G-Wagon. Chris, you're built like you win the potato salad contest at the family's annual barbecue every fucking year. Chris, you're built like Jazzy hits you from the back. Chris, you're built like you organize and run the fucking fish fries at your local church. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You're thick. Stay in your place, okay, Chris? I'm gonna go easy on you today. But if I see you attacking a woman again, I am gonna go so fucking hard that you aren't going to want to be on YouTube anymore. By the way, all credits from this photo goes to a concerned viewer, not a troll, that posted this to Lipstick Alley. Yeah. And Jazz, I see that you tried best to control the situation by trying to make light of it. But, you know, just blink twice if you need help. And stop letting him fucking control your channel when he can't pay a damn bill in sight. Don't give him that liberty, because he is going to run you down to the ground. As we all say, he's going to suck you dry because he doesn't even know who he's talking to. He doesn't address just reactors or quote unquote haters. He's addressing everyone, and that's disrespectful to your actual supporters. Just something to think about.
Love your channel, especially when it was Mommy and Kaylin. And y'all watch, like, that brought when Kaylin said, it's Kaylin. And I said, Mommy. I was like, oh, in my head, I was thinking Mommy and Kaylin. And, like, that's why I said what I said. And Kaylin was just like, Mom, after we were done talking, we were in the car, she said, Mom, remember when it was just Mommy and Kaylin? I said, girl, yes. I thought about re-uploading some of my old videos. They're kind of far back. Like, putting them together and re-uploading them, editing them together.
Yes, Jazz, I surely do remember Mommy and Kaylin. And I think Kaylin mentioned that just because, you know, it's a nostalgic feeling for her. Like, oh my God, that's when, you know, I got more attention. That's when I wasn't a house slave busting suds and mopping floors. No funny shit. But let me just say, Jazz, don't do it. My shabby life has done it. I myself have done it in the past. Don't re-upload anything from the past. Trust me. And no matter how good you think you're editing it, there is going to be something in there to be scrutinized, because frankly, you were even more slow than you are now back then. And to top it off, you were negligent as fuck. Do you hear me? It's not a good look. Don't re-upload it. If people want to see it, just let them go back. But trust me when I tell you, don't re-upload it. I don't think it's anything good for you. I really don't.
Chris isn't like dealing, like, y'all don't understand. See, look, I'm gonna come on here. How many likes we got? If we get to 200, then I'll talk, okay? Then I'll talk when we get to 200.
Jazz, we don't give a shit about how Chris feels. We don't care what he likes. He doesn't even like you, sis. Let's be honest. Yet here you sit looking stupid advocating and defending him. Who cares what he likes? And another thing, I am so sick of these women like holding the tea hostage for likes. Have you ever heard me say, Jazz? I'm sure you have because you watch. Have you ever heard me say like what you like? You know why I say that? Because I give my friends the option. You can't force people to like something prior to them receiving the information or watching the video in its entirety. It doesn't make sense. How can you tell somebody to like something before you say it? They have the right to actually experience what you're about to say and make the decision to whether they like it or not. You guys are fucking idiots with that. And that's exactly why you sit there with 2.5 likes, looking stupid, yet you still spill the beans because nobody's freaking falling for that. Another thing, friends, I just want to apologize for my language lately. Please excuse my French, but it's just been so frustrating. Like, I've had it up to here with these people. So again, my apologies for the vulgar language. I'm sorry.
And how you wake up so concerned about another person's life?
I said she could put
Like,
a
bitch,
twins in
don't you
school.
got bills? Bitch, don't you got kids? Bitch, don't you got a dentist appointment or a motherfucking doctor's appointment?
Oh my gosh, do you guys hear Chris in the background? He is such a female. And Chris, you are in no position to ask anyone if they have kids. Do you have kids, Chris? Where are they? It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? And do you have a fucking dentist appointment, SpongeBob? I'm gonna move on because I said I was gonna go easy on him, so I'm just gonna move on. Chris, shut up. Do yourself a favor. Shut the hips.
Bae, I ain't gonna. Okay, we at 200. So this is why he's feeling the way he feels, because some people make it. They make me. Let's just say that they make my life their main priority.
Okay, let me just say, Jazz, no one, nobody, anywhere is making your life their main priority. Your life is shit. Your life isn't even a priority to you. And you own your life. So let's make it make sense. You don't prioritize anything in your life. Why do you think someone else would? No, you're just fair game because you get on here looking like a complete fucking idiot and you do things for people to react to, whether it be commentary or a simple video. That is it. That is all. Don't flatter yourself.
Like, for example, today on my second channel, a lot of people, well, it was 3 comments, but I ain't gonna entertain it.
Exhibit A. Do you see why people call you stupid, dumb, and slow? You just said, I'm not going to entertain it, yet you continue to go on only to address it. At this point, you're not radio. You're a fucking stereo. You're a boombox. I can't. Like, where are the brain cells?
They were saying, Jasmine, your kid's hair is so messed up. And to be honest, my kids had just came from school. They play at the playground. But when they come home, their edges ain't laid no more. I'm just going to be honest with you. Their edges are not laid.
That's the sad part. They should understand, put 2 and 2 together when the kids at school all day, they hair them fuck up, especially ones that take naps and go outside for recess.
I do my kids' hair and let me say this, I do my kids' hair every day. I kept seeing comments saying, well, why don't you pay and get their hair done? Get it done professionally. I didn't know that what I do is not doing their hair. So just because I'm not doing their hair like I don't get my hair done professionally. They don't get their hair done professionally, but they still get their hair done.
Jazz, I'm going to help you because you are very simple-minded and it's annoying. We understand that you're doing their hair to the best of your ability, and we all know that you aren't able to do a lot of things properly, so that is okay. The reason why people are telling you to get their hair done professionally is for the purpose of maintenance, upkeep, and longevity. Do you understand what I'm saying? That means that the styles last longer and they stay in place longer, so you don't have to worry about explaining that they were rolling around in the fucking schoolyard and that's why their edges aren't laid. Is that simple enough for you? Let's move on.
If it's my kids love their puff balls. They love their natural hair. I'm sorry, my kids love natural puff balls and stuff like that. Ponytails, what do you call them? We call them pink tails. And like with the little twisties. They love stuff like that. Look, he done fell asleep.
Jazz, we're not doing that. First of all, it's called pigtails, not pink, but pigtails. Second of all, yeah, I'm sure your kids love their natural puffs, right? Just like they love neck bones and cake, right? No, you love that shit, and it's easy for you because every time Mama Neck Bones does their hair with extensions, they swinging it around, looking so excited to have that length in their hair. So stop capping. Like, we all know you just do it because you're fucking lazy and you don't want to drive to your mother's house to get their hair done. So let's be honest. And another thing is your kids also love receiving what they ask for, like vanities. Where is the fucking vanity, Jazz? They've been stimulated more than once. You got taxes. You got dry begging money. Where is the fucking vanity? We did not forget. Where is the vanity? Where is the vanity? Okay, let's move on.
My kids love their natural hairstyles. It's about, why don't you pay to go get their hair professionally done and get them a perm? No, if I get them a perm, their curls is not going to be popping no more. That natural, beautiful melanin curls is just not going to be popping. It's going to be straight. I know, because this is what happened to my hair. My hair was naturally curly. And I mean, it's still kind of curly, but it just, you know, it don't have the curls everywhere like how theirs is.
Okay, with this, I agree with you, Jazz, 100%. Don't go and perm their hair. Don't allow society to deem what's beautiful for your beautiful little black girls. I completely agree. Their hair is beautiful. Love their little coils. Please allow them to grow like the beautiful flowers that they are. However, what I will say is that is not what happened to your hair, sis. What happened to your hair unfolded right here on this camera. You fried that shit like chicken. Flat ironing it every day. Putting grease in it. Your hair has been long gone, girl. Long gone. But, you know, just do a big chop and you can get it together again. Let's move on.
Now, ponytails, I don't care what anybody say. Like, as long as they're they're not going to school looking crazy. Let's say that. My kids are not going to school looking crazy.
They know that. They just doing that shit.
And it's crazy because people was like, oh, you never do your kids' hair. But yeah, the vlog, it was like, what? Today's video, their hair just looks, because I vlog after school. Normally, I do the same thing every day. I wake up early, do their hair. It's the same routine. You saw us at their hair was done at SeaWorld, and they got it messed up. And I guess people still felt some type of way because it got messed up in the water. I don't understand. I don't understand some people. Like, they're kids. My hair ain't even done all the time.
Fucking weirdos. That's what they are. Weirdos.
Literally, look at. Like, I don't get some people. And then when I do their hair, oh, that's not good enough. You need to do a better hairstyle. You need to pay to go get their hair done. Why? It's about you got all this money. Didn't you get all your money? So cash. If you want my kids to go get their hair done so bad,
cash. Say you got all this money. That's what I'm trying
they keep saying because of stimulus checks.
Man, shut the fuck up with all that weak ass shit, nigga. Y'all got a stimulus check.
Everybody
too.
got
a fucking stimulus check, but me. Bro.
Absolutely not, Jasmine. Absolutely not. Are you really trying to reel people in to cash app you to take care of your children's hair? Nobody but you and, well, you know, a couple other bitches laid down with Dusty Phillip and had these babies. Why should somebody be responsible for cash apping you to get their hair done? You sound foolish. And oh my gosh, friends, did you just hear Chris in the back? Everybody got a stimulus check but me. Okay, so there is our confirmation. Jazz paid for every single thing, as we all knew. But there you have it. You heard it from Medea's mouth.
What I'm saying is that everybody got a check. And I feel like everybody should just shut up with this. Oh, you got a stimulus check. You doing this. Or you're spending their money doing this and that. I'm spending it on my kids. Isn't that what it's for? To stimulate the economy?
Jazz, let's be honest. You're spending that money on Chris. And what do you mean? You literally have 4 children. You had a stimulus check per child and for yourself. Did you take them to SeaWorld? Yes, you did. Great little trip. But what the fuck did you buy them? You bought all of them, each of them, a $4 outfit a piece. So where's the rest of the money? Chris got a TV. He got the Nikes. Y'all got neck bones? No, I'm joking. I don't know if you got neck bones, but I'm sure you got a freezer full. But yeah, how exactly are you spending it on the kids? I would love to know.
Like, I'm spending money on my kids. Literally. We went to SeaWorld, the zoo. And you're like, why don't you do that more often? Do you think that stuff is cheap? That ain't cheap. Going to the zoo and SeaWorld, just because it ain't that far, don't mean nothing. It is not cheap.
It just cut the shit. Seriously, the zoo is like $275 per child. It's like you're dragging it. I know SeaWorld isn't cheap, but the zoo, like, let's leave the zoo out of the equation. You're really dragging it, sis.
Okay, majority of people got stimulus checks, so there you go. I just be feeling like I had to explain stuff to some people. It's like they just be so pressed, and they be feeling like, and then they just get mad about so much stuff. Like, then they're saying my dog is gonna die because my kids play with them. They're kids, bro. They're kids playing with a puppy. My puppy loves my kids, okay? I'm just trying to figure out what's people's problem. They always got something to say. Everything I do, they just mad about everything. Like, I clean.
Oh, let me see what Jazzy gonna do.
I clean the twins' room, and they're like, "You need to just paint the walls." Well, can you be grateful for a cleaning video? That was just, I just was like, damn, like, I finally, they'd be like, you don't listen to your subscribers. You need to clean the walls. Buy that pink stuff. And I buy the pink stuff. And I think it did perfectly. It did well. It took me a while to clean. Then they're like, oh, you need to throw that rug away. You need to get a carpet clean. One thing at a time.
Okay, Jazz, I'm going to start off by saying nobody is actually mad. It's your life, not ours. So it's very comical that you think that people are genuinely like mad at what you do. Absolutely not. It's for entertainment purposes only. You're just a big joke. So, don't get your basketball shorts in a bunch. You see what I'm saying? And as far as the room is concerned, I will say kudos to you. It's great that you cleaned the kids' room. I don't know why you're on YouTube looking for credit or asking people to be grateful for something that you should have been doing. And by the looks of it, you have not been doing it, as we all know, because there is absolutely no fucking way a toddler's room should be that disgusting, Jazz. It was absolutely disgusting. From the walls to the floors to the bed. And I'm sure you don't sanitize the toys, but you know what? Let's save that for another conversation. But Jazz. And you know what? Let me just mention, I am so glad that you decided to zip tie that toy box or shelf to the wall, because we all know how fucking destructive those twins are. Good idea. But besides that, your subscribers or the concerned viewers are absolutely right. That rug and that carpet in that room has to be full of so many dust mites and microorganisms. Google it, girl. I don't feel like explaining. And germs and just gook. Ugh. It looks so disgusting. I want to give you some advice. I have this Bissell carpet cleaner. It's actually used for pets. I don't have any pets, but I have it to clean my carpets with. I suggest you go ahead and do that, because vacuuming is only getting up but so much. Vacuuming does not diminish germs. The only way you are going to accomplish getting rid of germs, which you should because toddlers are always all over the floor, is by actually shampooing your carpet. It's very inexpensive. Go to Walmart, email me, girl. I'll send you the link. But yeah, I think they're absolutely right. You need to throw that fucking unicorn rug away already. Throw it away. It's lived its life. It's not even on its last leg. It's dead. It is dead, girl. Get rid of that carpet. And as far as those walls are concerned and the condition of that room, it is pretty obvious that you weren't monitoring or attending to those twins 85% of the time. There is no way two little toddlers are going to do a room like that unless they're locked in there all day, every day. I don't give a shit what you say. And I'm going to leave it at that.
One thing at a time, you know how tired I was cleaning the walls. All of these reactors need a life. They need a life, for real.
Okay, like I always say, I never really put a title on myself, and I can only speak for myself. But as far as the eye can see, most, I don't know about all, but most of the reactors that I watch and that I rock with, they have it together. You have to remember, we're doing these quick little videos and getting the fuck up out of here and going about our actual lives. As far as you are concerned, this is your life. So the one who needs to get a life is you. You don't see us reactors putting up cameras and trying to get angles and getting these candid moments for YouTube. No, that's what you do because YouTube is your life. So you are the actual person who actually needs to get a life. Do you follow? And quite frankly, I live a great life, a clean life, an amazing life. And I'm sure a lot of the other reactors do as well, as far as I can see. So maybe you should take your own advice.
Jazz, don't worry about this unnecessary. Yeah. I'm not, you know, I just feel like I had to address the BS and let people know that it's uncalled for. Like, how y'all turn on, people be having their notifications on just to dislike me. They be like, oh, I don't like her. Dislike button strong, though. You did a wonderful job on their room. Thank you. Then they're saying the twins' beds are too small. Those are toddler beds for toddlers. Caitlin was in a toddler bed to 4. I don't get it. Without reactors, people won't know who you are. Okay. They wouldn't know who the reactors are, actually.
Woo, child, I am so glad somebody finally said it and she actually heard it, because so many people have commented on her page and on mine and on other reactors that they had no idea who she was until they saw a reaction video. Let's be honest, Jazz, your views have definitely went up since the reactors have been reacting to you. So let's not even play like you don't know that. And that's why you put them videos out back to back on all 45 channels that you have, okay? Let's be honest. And another thing, let me add this. Don't forget to credit the reactors for your children actually being treated like human beings as of now. Let's not forget to thank the reactors for the fact that your children have finally gone somewhere. And again, let's not forget to thank the reactors for the fact that you're actually trying to clean your house now and actually cooking healthier meals for your children. I can go on and on. So you might want to thank the reactors. Okay?
Bro, they vouch for the people who be hating on you. That's lame. People vouch for them to hate on you.
I know.
That shit lame as fuck, bro. I swear this hoe's lame.
Like, I post a picture and people be like, oh, I just don't like her.
Yeah, like,
I'd be like, damn, well, why are you following me? I go to their page to block them or restrict them, and I'd be the only person they're following. That makes 0 sense. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not everybody. I'm not out here. I'm not the person that do hair like that, add in hair and stuff. You know, my mom, she's a little far. She was the one doing their hair like that, adding in hair. I'm not that kind of person, okay? I'm the mom that likes cute little pigtails, bowerettes and stuff. We have tons of bowerette buckets. I don't do a lot of adding weave into hair. My hands hurt when I try to do that.
Y'all still hear Chris's feminine ass in the background, right? I am so sick of his thick ass. And Jazz, now all of a sudden, Mama Neckbones lives so far. But before Chris came into the picture, you were over there every chance you got. Listen, don't forget, don't ever bite the hand that feeds you, okay? I'm going to leave that where it is. And can somebody please comment down below, what the hell is a bow-red? And a pink tail. What is a pink tail? You know what? I'm really starting to believe that she really, like, got that college degree from HEB, because I cannot believe the level of illiterate that she is. I literally cannot take it. And Jazz, no, correction, you are not the kind of mom that does anything until the reactors told you to do so. You are usually the kind of mom who just puts a fucking hat over a bush, let's be honest. And no shade towards the kids. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. Let's move on.
I wanted to ask a question. How about you put up a picture of your kids when you do their hair?
And Chris, and like, I don't even record when he helps me. I know people be like, do your wash routine, do their hair routine. He helps me. Like, I'll wash it, and then I'll grease and he combs it out. Because their hair is extremely thick. Their curls are so tight, and I guess my hand is heavy, and he gotta, whenever he picks it, he combs it out better than me.
Oh gosh, Jazz, like I cannot with the excuses. Like I'm completely over every single excuse at this point. And yeah, Chris, the nerve of you to tell somebody to post a picture of their kids. Are you joking? Where the hell are your kids, Chris? Why are you ducking your kids? Can you explain? Can you post a picture of your kids? I would love to see them, Chris. You know why you can't? Because you have absolutely nothing to do with them. Because you can't pay for them. Because you've planted the seed and left the greenhouse, right? Exactly. And Jazz, I'm sure he does do it better than you because his weird ass has a thing for little girls. He just loves being around those girls, doesn't he? Whoo, child, I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys, at this point, I am completely done with this video because I cannot. Okay, friends, you already know the vibes. Like what you like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will talk to you down below and in the next video.